Today on the channel we are doing a review of our cabin on board the Pacific Adventure. If this is something you want to see, stick around. Hi everyone, it's Ali from Candid Tourists and we are on board the Pacific Adventure and we are going to give you a little bit of a look through our room right now. So let's just turn around and you've got Jeff.
G'day guys, how you doing? We are in room 10753 on the Pacific Adventure, and we picked this room because it is the very back of the boat with a balcony. And so far we've been really impressed. It's a really cool little room. It's the first time we've ever been down the back of the boat, and we had a fair bit of swell last night, so yeah, a bit of rocking up and down. Not in that kind. But the room itself, if you want to come through, we'll start off with the toilet. The shower is quite small. That's certainly big enough. The toilet is operating and it works. The hot water is probably a little bit on the cool side. Could be a little bit hotter, but no complaints here. So, what do you think, Al? Does the job?
It does the job. So you've got some storage up here on the shelf. There's the three shelves of storage. If you had something with a hook, you could probably hook it over there and you could have it fold out. So I've been doing a little bit of that with mine. Nothing spectacular or anything like that. There's a shelf down underneath, although I'm not sure what you'd like to put there. And there's very limited space in the shower. Very limited. So I've got the conditioner sitting up there. It hasn't fallen off yet, so that's been a blessing. Then coming out of the shower, you have got the coat space.
Yep.
So you've got hanging space all the way along, plenty of it.
Followed by my underpants hanging up there.
Yep. And because everyone needs to see Jeff's underpants.
Why wouldn't you?
You've got the top shelf as well. I don't know who in the world would have that much luggage, because physically, well, we can't because we took an airplane to get here to Sydney and get on. But I don't know how anyone could fill this space when you've got this, and then behind the door here, you've got another little cupboard.
It's probably would have fallen on top of us.
Right.
With a safe.
With a safe. So we filled this one in as well with some bits and pieces. Trying to keep it tidy. The stewards are making sure we keep ourselves a bit tidy.
Yeah.
And then coming back out through.
The bed, obviously it's two king single beds, I think they are, or two single beds put together, but they are so comfortable.
Yeah, aren't they?
They are so comfortable. And the pillows also, they're really big pillows, but they crush down to your head, and yeah, good, all good. Everything's good. Plenty of place to put
your stuff over here. You've got a lamp at the table, which turns on, nice and easy to get to. You've got a little shelf here. You got some drawers that really don't like to close very much, but we get there. Can't even open that one, but that's okay.
Yeah. And Al, everyone asked this question on Facebook when I said, excuse my CPAP machine, my anti-snoring device. 2 power points located next to the bed.
There they are.
And if anyone wants to know, can you bring on a double adapter or anything like that? Yeah, brought it in my hand luggage, no one cared. So everyone talks about not being able to bring in power boards and things like that. I don't know if you can bring a power board.
They say not to bring.
Surge or whatever.
That's right. But something like that's enough. I mean, how much are you really going to want to plug in at the end of the day?
Yeah. So that's run my CPAP machine, and it's also charged our phones, our watches, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah.
And there's light switches here behind the light there for the main room. There's also some here. So obviously, it's a bit of an odd place to have them. I know it's kind of convenient at night time, but just in case they split the room, as you said, this is 2 king singles. If they split and have this as a double room, then people have got their own lights.
Check out the size of the TV.
TV is awesome.
Same size in all rooms from what I've seen so far. So great size TV. Still not a lot on TV. I believe that you can go down to the lobby and you can get a TV guide to find out what's on.
I did a flick through of the stations last night and showed you, but yeah, there is a times table, what do they call them? What they used to call them?
TV guide.
TV guide. There is a TV guide.
Down here, a little fridge. Our fridge wasn't working for the first couple of days. We didn't tell anyone, but
no, we didn't tell anyone. The students worked it out.
But they came and exchanged it for another one. So we now have a cold fridge.
Another little shelf over here. When you come into the room, you'll often be greeted by this. It sort of gives you a bit of an idea around some water. If you purchase that water, there is a cost on that. So we've just been getting bottled water because we're on the drinks package.
And also, if you're new to cruising, you might have a P&O dressing gown on your bed, 2 of them for 2 people, and maybe some thongs. Just remember, if they're in your room and you actually open up, you end up paying for them. If you don't want to pay for them, just leave them.
Yeah.
So
read everything. Read everything. These are our cabin stewards here on this cruise. We've got Yudi and Raj. And Yudi and Raj have been doing a great job. They've been leaving me special messages around the mirror the whole time, which I've absolutely loved, and given us a few really cute towel creatures, as they usually do.
Not so nice messages.
There was a beautiful swan one that they did on the bed last night with a big love heart. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They were a bit concerned that Jeff hadn't come home with me because I think they wanted to surprise Jeff more than what they wanted to surprise me.
I've had a couple of late nights, guys. Oh.
But yeah, so some drawers down there as well.
2 seats.
Place to do some
Plenty
writing.
of room. Plenty of room.
Plenty of room.
And then our balcony. Yeah.
Right, so let me just. Yeah.
So this balcony is probably bigger than most others. You can hear our next door neighbours moving the furniture around. It's probably bigger than most others. This ship is quite weird because if you're on a balcony on either side, and I'll go technical, port or starboard, and they actually are staggered. So your first balcony is here, and then your next one's here, and then the next one's here, so everyone can lean over and actually see into each person's balcony. They're half covered, they're not actually fully covered, some are not covered at all, so just do a search for your cabin number, I suppose. This guy out here is fully covered, but we still, as you can see, get some sun coming in, which is great. We're right on the back corner, so a couple of decks above us, we've got the Oasis bar and a swimming pool, which is 2 decks above, I think. We don't hear anything from up there. And then on top of that, you've got the big altitude bar, which is right up top of the ceilings there.
Right, so you probably won't be able to hear us, so I'm just going to
that's why I do the talking
do all
here.
the talking here.
So we've got
We'll go out and have a look.
2 decent sized table chairs to sit down and lay on, which we're about to do and go and get some sun. And a really good view out the back of the ship. And as I said, look, it is a little bit sort of look, it's rough everywhere on the ship at the moment, but
it's only a 3-metre swell.
Yeah.
But it still feels a lot more, depending on where you are in the ship. If you're midship, not so much.
Yeah.
At the back,
we've had a room at the very, very front of the ship, and now we've had a room at the very, very back of the ship. No technical terms there. I think I still like the one at the very, very front because I like the swell. But down here, you get the swell, but you also get the shimmy. You get a bang. Wait, it's all good. Anyway, come on, have a look. But there you go, guys. That is our cabin, 10753 at the very, very back of the Pacific Adventure. Our total score, I'm going to give it a 7.5, and I only mark it down because the size of the shower and the water's not hot. Everything else is just fantastic in here. Good size, great balcony, and yeah, the beds are beautiful. What do you reckon?
I have to agree. I think that the cabin's been a highlight. It's nice to have your own balcony. Particularly if you want to go outside and enjoy some sun. Bed's comfy, and it's been quiet.
It's a great location.
It's really, really quiet here. This is probably the quietest cabin that we've stayed in on a cruise ship.
Yeah. If you're booking, I'd advise you to try and get it because we don't hear our neighbours other than moving their furniture.
Yeah.
Our door is, we've got no other doors near us.
No, you actually come around and come and show you.
Oh, here we go.
So out the door here. You walk around. Okay, so there's an emergency door here. That's the hallway. There's no other cabins on either side. You actually have to walk all the way along here. Oops, sorry. There's your first cabins just here. And then you have them all the way along. Hey Raj! And then back around. Yeah. Hi! So Raj. He's probably thinking, what is she doing now? so there you have it. And there's some other points down here too. So we just said, but you could potentially use these if you had the international sockets.
And there's one in the shower as well.
Yeah.
Not in the shower, that'd be crazy.
Actually, I did find something that I don't like in this cruise ship.
Hello.
I don't like this.
Yeah, but you never like hotel hairdressers.
Never like this. It takes about 10 years to dry your hair with one of these. I could have brought my own hair dryer, but it's extra weight when you're actually travelling through an airport, and you've got to try and limit it somewhere.
Aircon works really well too. Just for people who've seen some things about the ship's aircon, it works really well.
We had nearly a 30 degree day. 30 degree when we were over at
250%
Mystery Island. It's huge, and yeah, it was nice and cool in here.
We didn't get to Mystery Island, by the way. See us.
Catch the next one. Now, if you are in your room at night, here's your entertainment. 45. Piano. 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 And this on channel 41 are all the ads for P&O. So here they're making Galati jewelry, which I've never heard of before. 40 gives you some coordinates, directions, wind speed, course, all that sort of thing about where we are currently. 39 is the front of the ship. .38 is a music channel. P&O. That's a sports one coming up. Some sports. News. More news. More news. Now this is a countdown, but I think it's for more advertising. We'll come back to this one. So this is, oh, it could be the safety channel. I think it's a safety channel. Right, 30. Movie. Not sure. Get like a history type channel. Some really bad TV series. Oh, there you go. National Geographic. Kids. Looks like another movie. Lemus has its own channel. And this is just a whole bunch of places that obviously P&O travel you to over and over on repeat.
But it's the whole journey, the whole experience, from wine and food and things like that.
More P&O advertising. And nothing. Great night in. I did promise this one, but there's 4 minutes left to go. I'm positive that this is all the safety information about being on board. I'm not waiting 4 minutes. But with the magic of TV, there we go.
It's carnival time in the Caribbean.
Looks to be some sort of special documentary about a travel place. Probably not the safety video. So I'll leave you with that thought and show you a couple of photos of the TV guide and sign off at this stage. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one with some more travel on the Pacific Adventure.